Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new around here. Today is just a single replay on board with Zen against Team Liquid in the final of the most recent EU regional. So yeah, that's a spoiler right there. If you haven't caught up, I do apologise. If you don't want to know who the winner is, then I'd click off this video now because I'm about to say who won it. But Vitality came out on top against Team Liquid. They won their first regional together. Zen's very first regional he's ever played in. And he won it. He went and won it, and looks good doing it. He played as a very much a team player, which is great to see because there's so much hype around this kid, and he knows it as well. I'm sure he's seen it. Of course he's seen it, and he knows how good he is. We all know how good he is, but it would have been easy for him to sort of feel like he needs to prove himself and live up to that hype. And by doing so, some players can really sort of maybe try a bit too much and get themselves caught up in plays they shouldn't be in instead of thinking about what they're doing. Zen, he played every game he was in very smart. He had a couple of off games here and there, but for the most part he played extremely well, honestly. Lived up to the hype. I mean, look at that, that's a great goal right there for Zen. Just in time, actually, with what I was saying. But yeah, he really did live up to the hype, in my opinion. And he played the team game very well. And I don't see how anyone can say otherwise. I've seen a few things on Twitter at the time of this recording that he hasn't lived up to the hype. Literally, I've seen tweets not long ago about the First Touch podcast. I don't know. I think it's still going on. I'm not watching it because I'm recording this, but I've seen a few things on Twitter that he didn't live up to the hype. I don't know whether that's just jokes or not. I don't know. I mean, by the time this video is out, it probably will have all been released. If that is the case and people are saying he hasn't lived up to the hype, that's crazy to me. I'm not even going to entertain those opinions, to be honest, because it's just absurd. I think most people understand and know that Zen had a very, very good tournament in his first regional. His first regional, by the way, and he goes and wins it. Like, what more do you want, you know? He wins it with his team, and he done well. He played well doing so. And this game I'm showing today is a game they played against Team Liquid in the final, in the grand final. And in my opinion, one of Zen's best games throughout the tournament, if not his best game. He had some really good games all around. This is the one where he scored plenty of good goals in, so I thought I would show this from his POV. Like I said, just a single replay today. But his teammate on the ball now, Alpha, arguably the MVP of the tournament. I don't know if there are MVPs dished out, actually, with these tournaments. I guess we'll see. But he's probably arguably my MVP because Alpha was good all the way through. Honestly, the entire regional, he played excellently. Looked like the old Alpha that we know, but Zen here is popping up in this game. Look at that. Speedy plays from Zen, taking out those two defenders like they're not even there, with the very late reset into the ball just to lift it over them and to secure his hat-trick only halfway through this game. Yeah, and he scored his hat-trick. So yeah, dominating Team Liquid, and I think they just come off a 4-0 loss as well from Team Liquid. So to bounce back like this in the next game and to score a hat-trick for Zen, whilst not looking greedy either, you know, this is what I can't understand if people are saying Zen hasn't lived up to the hype. I mean, what do you want him to do? Do you want him to ball chase and be greedy? I don't think that's the way. He's obviously a smart kid, and he knows that he's playing for the team and not for himself. So I don't really know how you can argue with him not having a good, or not living up to the hype of having a good first regional. Alpha bumping Zen a little bit there. Getting in each other's way slightly, but you didn't see much of that in Vitality's team. I didn't feel like there was a couple of times, you know, but that's kind of normal out of any team. Eventually they're going to get in each other's way at some point. But Vitality, even though they are a new team, obviously with Zen being the addition, they look so good. Honestly, they looked so good winning this regional. Liquid had their moments as well. Don't get me wrong. They had their moments. They looked very good. Particularly Atto. I mean, he had a couple of off moments throughout the regional, but you could argue him being the MVP of the tournament as well. I think in this case it has to go to the winning team and Alpha, in my opinion. But Zen obviously in contention as well. But he just played a really, really solid first tournament, and that to me is enough to live up to the hype. You know what? Because he didn't score triple flip resets every game that he didn't live up to the hype. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that take. It's kind of annoying. I did say I wouldn't entertain those takes and opinions, but here I am talking about it. But we're not going to entertain it any further. We only have 45 seconds remaining in this game. Let me know in the comments what you think about Zen's performance, his first regional with his team. Do you think he lived up to the hype? If he didn't, if you don't think he did, let me know why. I would like to know why people think that. Zen almost getting a double save there. His first save, maybe not the best save. He didn't clear the ball very well there, or put it into the corner at least. Almost got the second save, but not quite. And Liquid do pull back within one. But Zen here immediately off the kickoff on the sidewall. Oh, and he gets the bump on the last man as well, but Oski is there to recover his teammate. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments about Zen's performance, and like the video as well if you have enjoyed it so far. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel as well, do consider doing so. 10 seconds remaining in this game, and I'm sure a lot of you have watched this replay by now. So we're just gonna let this one end here with Vitality winning this game, and as I said, winning the whole tournament as well with Zen, in my opinion, certainly living up to the hype, almost getting a 4th goal there at the end, but not quite. But do comment below what you thought about Zen's debut in RLCS. I thought he had a great first regional and absolutely deserves the credit and the hype around him. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all very soon.